These days, it's not just about going green. It's about going extreme green. In the next hour, we're taking a fast-paced, zero-emissions eco-tour of the most cutting-edge, earth-friendly places in the country today.
We are extreme green.
From super green homes that take just 8 hours to build.
This home is off the charts in every dimension.
To a whole elementary school for future tree huggers.
To recycle, you can use it again and again and again.
To even a green gas station.
We've offset about 8 million pounds of carbon.
Plus, the greenest wine, the greenest library, and the greenest place you can do this.
We are in the process of applying the Red Mesa living clay.
Time for global warming to get a smackdown. This is Extreme Ways to Go Green. The first stop on our Extreme Green Tour is Santa Monica, California, where a whole new type of home is being created, the ultra-modern prefab pads known as the LivingHomes. And they're designed to be the most energy-efficient, extremely earth-friendly, and astonishingly adaptable homes on the market today.
LivingHomes are a line of sustainably designed prefabricated homes. This home is kind of off the charts in every dimension. It's far more energy efficient, has far higher recycled content, far more water efficient than a typical home. The fact that we did all this with a factory-built home is pretty unique.
That's right. Believe it or not, each LivingHome is built off-site at one of their factories in California, Arizona, or Florida, and then shipped literally to your front yard. And from the minute the building starts, it's all about sustainability.
When we build in a factory, all the materials are accounted for, so any scrap pieces immediately get used for something else.
Let's rewind and see how one particular LivingHome was built for owner Steve Glenn himself, smack in the middle of Santa Monica. Building it on-site would typically mean up to 40% of construction materials would end up in a landfill. With prefabs, a mere 2 to 5% goes to waste. And getting it from the factory floor to a residential street is unbelievably fast.
When it is actually installed on the site, that can take from 1 to 3 days. This one took 8 hours.
You all want to clear this whole area out?
We've got framers who put together the steel frames, and then the carpenters who put in subfloors and walls, and plumbers and electricians that run the infrastructure. It's going to take half to a third of the time to do a home this way than traditional ways.
And the finished product is seriously stylish. But it's not just how they're made, it's what they're made of that makes LivingHomes so super green.
Probably about 80+% of the material in the house is recycled or reclaimed. The concrete here is mixed with fly ash. A fly ash is what you get when you burn coal, so it makes it a more recycled material. The floor work here is cork.
We love cork because cork essentially is the bark from a tree. Great renewable resource.
But once you set up housekeeping, the true test of a green home is energy efficiency. And these babies are off the charts.
You'd think like there's all this glass in the house. Well, it can't be very energy efficient. But in reality, this house is about 56% more energy efficient than a standard home that gets built. All the glass is a special insulated glass. In the winter, we can gain the heat that we'll get from the sun, and it warms up the slab, so at nighttime it'll help keep the home warm.
Okay, so we're on the roof of the LivingHome, and above us are what are called photovoltaic solar panels. This is what provides 80 to 90% of the power I use each day. Those are solar tubes that actually heat the hot water that's used both in the domestic hot water as well as the radiant heating system.
Speaking of water, the LivingHome reuses all of its household H2O and captures rainwater in a 3,500-gallon underground cistern.
By capturing all the rainwater, we're watering all of our plants. We don't even have to use any water from the city of Santa Monica at all.
Altogether, it saves nearly 120,000 gallons a year, enough to fill 3 swimming pools. And while most kitchens generate tons of trash and suck up megawatts of energy, this one is actually pitching in to save the planet.
The countertop here is called paperstone, and it's made of newsprint, cellulose, mixed with a bonding agent. It can take up to 300 degrees. Instead of a garbage disposal, we have in-unit food composters, and it's hermetically sealed, so no odors. Uses heat and a natural enzyme process to create super rich soil that you can use in your garden.
Want to see exactly how much energy you're saving? You can with the LivingHomes' very own mission control system that monitors your energy usage throughout the house.
So this is my house right now. It's showing how much power on an hourly basis I've used, how much has been produced. We can look at this by the day, what happened last week. Last week I actually was producing more power than I was using.
But perhaps the most eye-popping feature of the LivingHome? When your family grows, it can actually expand with you. In fact, you can remodel without creating any construction waste.
Renovating homes it can be a torturous process. As an option, instead of closets, you can have movable storage units. They can be unbolted and moved around if I want to change the space. I can put a floor plate and 2 wall plates and expand this mezzanine to be a private enclosed 4th bedroom.
The LivingHomes concept keeps expanding too. There are some 16 of them presently under development. Want one? The homes, not including land, start at $350,000.
What we wanted to do with this model home was to say, okay, I want to really do something to kind of transform the way I think about building and living and how I use things. Here's a way to do it.
When we return, saving the planet by the tankful?
It's definitely not your average gas station.
Plus, red or white? Try green.
We use